Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Bliss channel. I decided to do a little bit of an impromptu session here with you guys, a live session here with you guys. I hope that some of you guys can jump on board onto the live session, but I am going to be going through a number of things. The market has been crashing. What the epic F is going on, and what should you do? So make sure to stay tuned right to the end of this live session for the full session. Let's delve right in, guys. Welcome back and truly appreciate you guys. Remember to hit my link down below, subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you know when I do pretty awesome and crazy videos like this for you guys. I did crazy stuff there. Do not miss out on that. There's so much fun happening here on my channel. I have a lot of videos coming out for you over the next few days, guys. I have been extremely busy over the past couple days, busy with another business acquisition that will help grow and expand my company locally and internationally in a couple months' time. So, you know, I've been busy and I'm spending a lot of my time doing that. You guys know that I love my crypto, and as you guys can see, I'm here with you every day. So make sure you guys smash the thumbs up on this video. That would be just unbelievably incredible. And of course, use my links down below. Down in the description of the video, you guys can go ahead and get yourself some incredible bonuses there. Anyways, guys, today the Morales Money bubbles are currently, as you can see here, Morales Money changed up and buffed up the website. So now there are less coins on here, but these are the top coins. And as you can see, there is a lot of blood on the streets right now, except for Pulse. Really, actually just Pulse. Everything else is taking a huge dip. Ethereum Classic is down 4%. Where's Bitcoin? I mean, I can't even see Bitcoin on here, but Bitcoin was also, there you go, Bitcoin 1.34%. And Ethereum, if I can find Ethereum somewhere, you know, Ethereum is also down about 1.4%. So, you know, we have seen some crazy dips in the market, but if you start to open up and expand your horizons and your views on the 7 days, you can see we're down a little bit, but on the 30-day chart, we're actually up on the green. So if you invested 30 days or more, this is what your portfolio actually looks like. You're still up. Now, if you invested 1 year ago, what does your portfolio actually look like, guys? Because Injective has pumped 2,281%, Casper's pumped 1,555%, Solana's 335%, and we are just getting started in this bull cycle, guys. So there is still going to be a nice, long, juicy way ahead for us. So make sure you are here with me on the channel, and remember to get your beans down here when you guys actually get yourself a subscription to this channel. Now, let's go and have a little bit of a look at some of the crazy epic news that has been happening out there, guys. Jamie Dimon, he warns all these very powerful forces will impact the U.S. economy in 2024 and 2025. JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon said he remains cautious on the U.S. economy over the next 2 years because of a combination of financial and geopolitical risks. Now, America today launched more rockets in Iran. And of course, that's a geopolitical risk. Now, America are there fighting other people's battles and spending their people's money and tax money on other people's battles and dramas. And as much as you would like to help, I hear you, but this is going to be absolutely insane. You know, You have all these very powerful forces that are going to be affecting us in the 24. You know, and he doesn't even actually talk about it, although he does talk about it in the video, and we will come and watch that in a short moment. But Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon added that he was concerned about soaring U.S. debt levels. Now, U.S. debt clock, guys. All right. You know, I'm working around the clock here for you guys, so I hope you guys are smashing the thumbs up on the or subscribe, of course. Now, guys, the US debt clock today is just over $39 trillion, if I'm correct, and some change, actually. So, yeah, oh, sorry, 34 trillion dollars. I mean, we've printed nearly $46 billion in the last couple of days since I did this actual as well. So, you know, there's lots and lots of stuff going on out there in the market that people just don't actually know about. But Bitcoin downside risks remain despite early success of the spot ETFs. Observers say several on-chain metrics and indicators still suggest the price correction may not be over, or at least that a new rally is still not on the cards. One firm said. One firm, just by the way. So headwinds for Bitcoin continues to linger and could contribute to prices falling, lower in the coming days. Despite the apparently early successes of several US listed spot exchange traded funds, ETFs, Bitcoin price fell as low as 15% after the much awaited ETF last week, with outflows from Gary Scales' Bitcoin Trust said to be contributing to the downward pressure. Now, ETF volume data provided by BlackRock, BLK, Fidelity, and Bitwise cumulatively crossed the 500 million mark earlier this week. Actually, it's a whole ton more, and we'll have a look at that just now when I show you. But when I show you that information just now, I need you guys to understand that this is happening on Coinbase, the custodian for several ETF providers, okay? And it's on the OTC desk, okay? It's on the OTC desk. In other words, this isn't showing up on other exchanges, okay? This move that is coming in has been exponential, yet it has not shown on any of the other metrics, okay? So several on-chain metrics and indicators still suggest price correction may not be over, or at least that the new rally is still not on the cards, according to CryptoQuant and analysts. So short-term traders and large Bitcoin holders are still doing significant selling in a context of risk-off attitude. So, you know, if Bitcoin continues to fall, then so be it. But, you know, today in the cryptocurrency market cap, we're currently sitting at about $1.718 trillion. That is not very good in terms of that, and trading volume has collapsed. So you can see here that we are actually breaking down. Bitcoin is now down 10.7%. And guys, I've told you up to 30% pullbacks are normal on upward trends, and I've showed you this before. So I don't know about you, but I hope that you are actually realizing that there is going to be a tremendous amount of energy coming into the space very, very soon. And if you're not positioned and you're not buying these downfalls, these pitfalls, these pullbacks, these support test zones, whatever the freaking hell you want to call it, okay, you are not going to maximize your potential returns, ROI, on the crypto bull cycle that we are currently in and will continue for at least another 2, maybe even another 2.5, 3 years. Okay, so right now BNB seems to be the only one that's up on the day and the week. Solana is down as well. Ripple is down. Lido is down. Cardano is down. Sorry guys, I don't mean to keep yawning, but jeez, like my fan is just blowing in my face here. Avalanche is down 14.7%. Wow, guys, I'm going to be scooping up some more of this if we continue to fall. Dogecoin, absolutely, will scoop up some more Dogecoin too. And, of course, some Chainlink and Polkadot and Tron. Because if you guys were watching my video here, 24 millionaire coins, those are some of the coins that I have my eyes on, and that's pretty much like all of these coins. Boom. Okay, so I own a little bit of each of them. I hope you guys do too, and I hope you're continuing to pump your bags. If you are, let me know down in the comments below, please. Now, the Fear and Greed Index, even though we have dropped, we kind of fell off the edge of a cliff like an hour a bit ago. I was busy doing a live session on my health channel, my Synergy Organics health channel. And just before I started that session, I saw the markets just crash. So I was like, oh shit, here we go. So I actually exited my profitable trades. I've left the unrealized, unprofitable trades, okay, or actually negative trades, and I've left them for now because what I'll do is I'll take a bit of liquidity after we maintain some sort of stability in the current price zones, because we are very oversold on a lot of the indicators, and it's actually telling us that we'll have some sort of pullback kind of over the evening here into tomorrow before the US session. And obviously it's coming up to Friday. So last day of trading for this. Last day of second week of trading. Oh, actually, today was the first week of Bitcoin's, first full week of Bitcoin's ETF trading. Let's go and see what that looks like. And shout out to Bitcoin Archive for a number of these content pieces that I'm about to share and show you guys. So first one's first, you can see here, and this is from about 40 minutes ago, BlackRock's models going to recommend an allocation to Bitcoin? Yes. BlackRock directly manages $10 trillion in assets, and its Aladdin model advises another $20 trillion. Interesting. That's a total of $30 trillion. Let's hear what these ladies have to say.
One of the big questions when it comes to BlackRock's models, is there going to be an allocation to Bitcoin in the weeks and months ahead?
Well, clearly, I can't comment on that. But what I will say is we're focused on, again, for our clients, understanding what education needs there are, supporting them along their investing journey, and empowering them to make the financial decisions that are right for them.
One of the big...
And that was the head of the iShares, which is the BlackRock spot ETF listing. This lady is the head of that, and they're talking about crazy money, and she can't say anything. But just then, BlackRock is seeing flows come from a number of sources, including retail, independent investors, and also investors new to Bitcoin. BlackRock head of US ETFs. Okay, Rachel Aguirre is her name. I dig this. I'm going to be using it somewhere on my profile, maybe my Telegram profile. I think it's amazing. Bitcoin is definitely the king. Guys, this is part of what happened today in the drop in the price for Bitcoin and other assets. This is one part of it. It's not the whole part. A Bitcoin miner in Texas switched off machines to support the grid during extreme cold weather. Bitcoin mining is the only industry that can respond immediately in times of emergency while being a buyer of last resort to improve viability of energy products. So Bitcoin mining, energy demand response. So, and Texas is actually one of the biggest mining states in the world. And essentially you can see here that that actually caused a massive drop and then a huge pickup and spike back up kind of during the 6 to 7 a.m. time. So, you know, stuff did happen there today. And here is the update that I was referring to you guys about here when I was talking about the OTCs. So the Coinbase OTC transfer. This is the ETFs have taken about $2.9 billion of inflow ex Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. BlackRock has done about $1.08 billion so far. Fidelity about $880 million. There's a very close race there. Bitwise about $375 million. This is massive, guys. I do agree with it. I do dig that. Now let's go and listen to what this person actually has to say here, because Jamie Dimon actually thinks that Satoshi will reappear and increase the Bitcoin supply over 21 million. I mean, this guy really, does he run the world's biggest bank? I mean, who is this person? What is he even saying? Like, do you think that people are fools? Like, no, come on, man. Before I show you this video, make sure you guys are thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed, guys. Let's do this. Pump this channel. I want to reach 2,000 subscribers in this community before the end of January. We can do it. Let's do it together. So here is the video here on JP Morgan Dynasty.
Yeah, but gold's limited in supply.
So is Bitcoin.
And it's been used. So you think so, huh?
I do.
I think there's a good chance that when Bitcoin, when we get to that 20 million Bitcoins,
they go to 42.
No, that Satoshi's going to come on there, laugh hysterically, go quiet, all Bitcoin's going to be erased.
I think, man.
How the hell do you know it's going to stop at 21? I've never met one person who told me they know for a fact they take that
mathematically, it can't happen because.
Yeah, but gold's limited in supply.
I mean, I don't know what he's trying to argue. And he's only talking to people that actually probably haven't even watched any of the spot ETF ads. So, you know, this guy's a very high profile guy and he runs the world's biggest bank. Okay. But at the end of the day, like you guys can see that he's pulling the wool over your eyes. Don't be fooled, guys. Now, Franklin Templeton says crypto is improving how we interact with each other financially, just as the internet did with information. Bitcoin, bro, I love it. And this is absolutely powerful and fundamental. And this is incredibly amazing. So, guys, don't miss out on this beautiful energy. This is a huge week for Bitcoin. We have had so many things happen here. BlackRock ETF now holds 25,067 Bitcoin worth over 1.06 billion. You can see here, this is BlackRock and Fidelity ETFs are the top 5 so far for fund inflows this week among all ETFs, and that's according to Eric Balkunas, guys. This is just the start. So as you can see, massive money coming into the space. Do not go anywhere, you beautiful souls. Don't believe this person because he really just no clue what he's talking about. If you want to watch the whole interview, here's the whole interview. I really don't particularly feel like listening to the whole interview, to be very honest with you guys, but I'm going to shoot through one or two snippets.
I think it's a mistake to assume that everything's hunky-dory. And, you know, and when stock markets are up, it's kind of like this little drug we all feel. Like, it's just great, you know. But remember, we've had so much fiscal and monetary stimulation, so I'm a little more on the cautious side, that we are facing a lot of things in 24 or 25. And we mentioned Ukraine, the terrorist activity in Israel, the Red Sea, quantitative tightening, which I still question if we understand exactly how that works. I don't think we do. How QE actually worked, what the effect of negative, zero rates was for all this time, and obviously the politics.
So first of all, I just want to share something with you. If you go do a little bit of deep diving for yourself, guys, this man is wearing a badge representing Ukraine, but yet he's funding the war. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's funding both sides of the war. If you look at what stocks JP Morgan owns, you will find that some of the military equipment, some of the weapons, etc., are actually funded by JP Morgan's company. So JP Morgan. So at the end of the day, I don't want to make any accusations here, but you guys can see the real clear truth that is here and that is unfolding with this. Don't be fooled by these people and what they're saying, because they own the public media, parts of the public media company also. These public media companies, guys, I mean, come on.
And and then the Ukrainian war is affecting oil, gas, food, migration. So you have all these very powerful forces that are going to be affecting us in 24 and 25. So if I was the government, I would be preparing for what I'm going to do about that, assuming things aren't good. And I just also want to point out, and I wish the Democrats would think a little more carefully when they talk about MAGA, and if you travel this country, and the country's unbelievable. We took our bus trip this year, and Leslie Picker was on Spokane and Boise and Bozeman. People are growing. They're hungry to grow. They're innovating. It's everywhere. It's not just Silicon Valley. So we've got this great.
No, it's not. I'm pretty confident that I actually just told you in the beginning of this video that I'm currently in the position of acquiring another company. So entrepreneurs and serial entrepreneurs, and then the person that we're acquiring that company from, he's busy doing an acquisition of another company as well that's like 130x more valuable than the company we're acquiring. So, guys, there is a lot of money out there. There's a lot of money that's flowing. And if you want to know more about this MAGA thing, read this article here. Come and check this CNBC article. Go check out Davos CNBC. Just type in Google this. Jamie Dimon warns all these very powerful forces. Go check that out, and you can come and see the related articles here. Let's carry on.
Great hand. But when people say MAGA, they're actually looking at people voting for Trump, and they think they're voting, and they're basically scapegoating them, that you are like him. But I don't think they're voting for Trump because of his family values. Now, if you look, just take a step back, be honest. He's kind of right about NATO, kind of right about immigration.
Mm-hmm.
He grew the economy quite well.
China.
Yes, he did. And yes, he was. And yes, he is. And his presidency was taken away from him illegally under the Constitution. His presidency was actually hijacked. So his term was unserved. And you will hear many people can coordinate that information correctly. That's not conspiracy theory. That is actual fact.
Tax reform worked. Mm-hmm. He was right about some of China. I don't like what he did.
No, I said China virus.
Yeah, I understand. He may have been right. And I don't like how he said things in Mexico. But he wasn't wrong about some of these critical issues. And that's why they're voting for him. And I think people should be a little more respectful of our fellow citizens. And when you guys have people up here, you should always ask the why. Not like it's a binary thing. You're supporting Trump, you're not supporting Trump. Why are you supporting Trump?
It's hard to hate 75 million of your fellow Americans. And
I agree.
It's done
and, the Democrats have done a pretty good job with the deplorables, hugging onto their Bibles and their...
Okay, now I'm going to finish off here, guys. He doesn't care. He says he's done talking about Bitcoin. He doesn't care, guys. He's going to care, okay? And just by the way, like another company, Vanguard, our morals don't align with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, but yet Vanguard owned like 9.8% of MicroStrategy, guys. Again, don't listen and do what they are telling you. Do what they do, because they are doing other stuff while they are kind of just getting the shit in your face. Now, let's go and have a look at the Dixie, guys. The Dixie over here has been recklessly pumping up today. I really cannot tell you exactly why. Although I think the job starts. I think, guys, this is going to be a little push-up. I did warn you that we could see a push-up somewhere even up to this level at the very first, because of the strong level of resistance over here that you guys can see nicely across there. I think that's going to be our level of resistance for the dollar at this moment in time. So I would be more than happy to extend this line out a little bit more, so that you guys are aware that that would then end up being the potential target for the Dixie, okay? Because the Dixie right now, honestly, yes, it's pulling back. Yes, it's probably what's causing the other part of what's causing a massive drop. Guys, I mean, look at this. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get above this high here. So, like, yeah, for me right now, I mean, there's the next kind of set of lows. We're kind of hovering there right now, guys. And yes, you see here, once we open into green, we actually pump quite a bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did pump quite a bit. I did previously say to you that we could pump up into this area. But once we pumped up into that area, that is a much stronger level of resistance, because there's downsloping resistance, horizontal resistance, and there is price action resistance up there at that 105, 106 level. So, guys, do not get fooled by this right now. It kind of looks like a bit of a falling wedge, doesn't it? But this isn't the full chart. We will look at the full chart one day. Let's jump onto the total crypto market cap, and then we're going to have a look at Bitcoin dominance from here. Guys, I hope you're enjoying, and I hope that you have subscribed to the channel. If you are watching this live session, make some noise, please. All right. So total crypto market cap right now, currently pulling back very, very heavily. I did say to you guys that we would probably see a pullback down to this level. If you guys watch my videos, you will see that. And I actually mentioned that on my live session on Monday. So, you know, a bit of a pullback and then a continuation of pattern. Now, if you want to really look at that from the Bitcoin dominance perspective, then let's go and have a look at this. Where is my Bitcoin dominance chart? BTC USD, BTC price cycle. Okay. Well, first of all, let's go and quickly have a look at the Bitcoin price. And, you know, while we are still here, guys, I just want to share with you that this is the rainbow chart. I did show you guys the rainbow chart here the other day. And if you were watching my channel, you guys would see that my prediction on this rainbow chart, and in fact, yeah, right now, let's just pull it back to 25, 26, okay? Let's put it back there to 25 because he's talking about 25. Like, cool, we're having a little bit of a pullback down here. But like I said to you guys, right now, while we're in the green, you must accumulate. If we come down to this little blue zone, green-blue zone, turquoisey, you buy. If you're down on the bottom, it's a freaking fire sale, guys. All right. So down at the bottom is like 26,400, which I doubt we're getting to. But I would probably say that we could get to the 30,000 level, which is on the buy zone, which would, in other words, that's where I believe that the ETFs are going to be loading up even more, guys. So the big boys are bringing the boat back. Okay. Now, you can see here, boom, we're collapsing. We were rejected very heavily off of this horizontal green line. We didn't even get up here to this area, like I said, but that is okay. Right now, I did say to you, if we were to pull back, first level is 38K. Second level is down here about 35 and a half, 36K. Okay. So I doubt that it's going to go like terribly further than that right now. And the reason I say that is because we have been on this long upward sloping trend of support. And right now we're kind of hitting that level. Plus we are hitting that horizontal level. And if I had to start bringing out a bunch of indicators for you guys, you would see that we're pretty much oversold in these lower time frames. But if we do break this, we're boom, very likely straight down to 38. Then next level, 35. Then next level, this I would even say down here at this kind of 29, 30K level, guys. So, yeah, I mean, look right there. I would say right there. That would be the level, 30,303. Okay, that would be the level. That would be an additional 27% down currently from where we are. So that would give us a total pullback of about 38%. Now, I just want to show you something, okay, that's going to like make you realize even more. And let's go and put this on the weekly chart so that you guys can see this even a little bit better, okay? So currently, and I'm actually gonna, let's draw back to the daily quickly. I just want to see why that line is doing that. Oh, okay, I see that. Okay, so now I actually, oh, because that line is there. So I want to pull this level for you. So this, okay, is now kind of, I would say, doing something like that. Okay, so let's put this as a long-term trajectory. Now, guys, if we were to pull back, okay, like we could do something like this, we could do chop up, we could bounce back up, we could then come down here and fiddle around here and then kind of hop sideways. You see what I mean? Like Bitcoin is very unlikely going to go straight down to the 30K level. It's going to chop around, bounce down, bounce back up, bounce around here, do whatever it needs to kind of do in this frame. Which brings me to the, this is actually supposed to be the BTC dominance chart. So let's go and have a look at the dominance chart. And you guys can see here, that we are very choppy on the dominance right now. Cha 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 cha. But guess what? We're at the bottom. This bottom signaled a very strong buy signal, which ended up making a new lower high. So I would predict very likely the same thing unfolding here. And that's particularly why I would say that Bitcoin will very much probably be a little bit choppy. So I want to show you right now that money that is outflowing from altcoins, okay, at this point, kind of pulling down to here. I mean, guys, that's not much of a pullback, just by the way. You know, that's another 3%. So call it $20 billion. Okay, so $20 billion then goes into Bitcoin and back into Bitcoin dominance and gives Bitcoin dominance another little pump up here. There you go. There's your kind of 3-4%. So I wouldn't even say, I mean, we just said 3%. So 3% comes into here. Sorry, that was the wrong thing. So 3% up, there you go. 3% gives us this kind of level here, which for me, I would say that that would be in line with almost this level here, which is an estimated zone. So I do, however, seeing us making a kind of a pump like this and then continuing like this for now at this point in time. So I think that's the dominance chart for now. We're going to pretty much go in and out of Bitcoin and altcoins for now until altcoin season actually starts. And actually, let's go and see altcoin season index. Let's go and see the altcoin season index. And I'm going to leave that as a little surprise for you in a moment. But let's jump to this Bitcoin chart. Oops, because you guys can see here that this is my other chart, like I said. So we would essentially pull back down to this 32K level if at the worst case scenario. So don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear. The market is still bullish. It is still heading in its direction. Just be patient and accumulate on these pullbacks. Now, I do, however, want to bring up just the volume indicator here, just as a kind of sharing with you the volume here. Let's just quickly refresh that. And yeah, guys, if you are subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys are hitting the links down below so that you guys can come and get some incredible bonuses down there and trade with me like an absolute beast. Although my trades, because of this collapse, are just not doing that well at all. So therefore, what was I going to do here for you guys on this chart? Oh, the volume indicator. There you go. So get down to the volume. Let's put the volume. There you go. So guys, this is something that you actually must be aware of, please, because volume is declining. Okay. And I'm going to, let's draw this for you. Volume is declining. Okay. And yet the market is dropping like this. So something is not right. And that's where you need to understand. And this is where a trader would understand that there's something just not happening in this market. Now, if I was to draw a upward sloping line here, we're actually still in an upward slope here. We've still got higher lows, even though we're breaking this level. We haven't broken this level here. So that's the one level. At the very, very worst, that is the level I would say that you should shit yourself with. If we were to break that, whoop-de-doo, we probably come down to the 38,000 level like I keep freaking showing you over here. Okay, so there is definitely some alignment with what it is that I'm sharing with you over here. Don't be scared and don't be fooled out of your Bitcoin, guys. The volume is declining. We're actually making, we've already kind of finished our bearish reversal. We almost finished it. Not quite, but almost. And I would say that. Why? Well, first of all, because you can see here that the RSI and the BSI are toggling towards the bottom, which will eventually signal a buy zone once we reach the bottom. As you can see, happened here. Boom. Okay. Bottom. Pumped up. Okay. Bottom. Pumped up. And pumped up. Bottom, pumped up. Guys, in fact, you want me to show you one more, even on the downtrend. Bottom, pumped up. Okay, So we're heading there, and we don't actually have that much left to go. We have, yeah, like I say, we could have a 31% pull down, and that would bring this indicator to reset down there at the bottom, probably up to the, the 30,000, the 38,000 level, excuse me. And then we see a massive pump from there, guys. If we were to take that from the top, we would see that kind of 38% brings us down here to this 30K level that we have been talking about. So there are some things that are aligning, and that's just pretty much the simple. So I guarantee you, if Bitcoin had to do that, you're very likely going to see the likes of JP Morgan and Vanguard go, I told you so, like little babies, immature children. Okay, guys, I hope you have been enjoying this. I hope you subscribe to the channel so far. Let's delve right into my terrible trades because, I know that I'll be buying the bounce off of here. And in fact, you can see how we're actually slowing down a little bit here already. So I would like to probably buy, I would say we probably come down here to this 41,000. And let's put in an entry there. Okay, I'm going to put in an entry, 41,111. Order by quantity, let's get... Okay, let's go and check how much I'm down in the Bitcoin trade. In my Bitcoin trade, I'm down $8.13. So let's make this trade at least a $10 so that we can eliminate that. So 0.03, no, 0.04. Okay, there you go. So 0.4. Okay, down at that 41,111 level. So I'm going to put a buy entry limit. I'm going to confirm, and then my stop loss will be 39,450. So I'd like to go and edit that. So let's go say 39,600. And I know I said to you guys it could come down to the 38,000. If I see it not bouncing nicely off of this zone, I'll just add a little bit more. You guys would say, well, it's trying to catch knives. And yes, I'm down quite heavily on this. But guys, I don't mind being down on some of these trades. I actually took profit on all my other trades. So, excuse me, my throat's drying out. So that I could add some more liquidity to these positions, lower the entry levels of these positions, and then scale in, guys. But if Bitcoin does collapse, we will see these altcoins collapse. I will lose my trades. It's inevitable. But that's the risk I was willing to take when I entered them. I knew that. And right now we're just kind of collapsing. But we haven't broken this low, although we are sitting on that particular low. But we have not broken this low down here. And as you guys can see from the charts that I have over here, truly we broke this kind of session here. So I would presume that we would kind of hit this level and then do a very, very strong bounce off of this level coming off. So that's my personal view. I don't know what you guys think, but the RSI is reset now. This is the 1 hourly time frame. Let's go and have a look at it on the 4 hourly time frame. My Bitflex link, my Bitflex trades are also down a little bit. I will add some more to those positions. Ethereum right now is unfortunately testing those lows there. So if we do not get a very strong bounce off of this level, which actually the TSI and the stochastic are indicating, but the MACD isn't, the MACD is indicating much lower levels, then guys, that might be a little bit scary for my trade. The same thing with my Bitcoin trade here as well. And we've dropped because we've just come down. So you guys can see the transparency and the liquidity and the capital. I'm actually down $20 on this trade right now. So I would like to go and say I would put in another order there also at the 41,101 level. And let's go and put 0.01. So actually let's put 0.02 so that we make sure that we are getting ourselves in a juicier position there. Okay, so add stop loss and take loss profit. So liquidation price. So I actually need to put this at okay. So yeah, you guys can see that. So we'll manage those trades anyways as we go along. They're a bit cocked, but it is what it is, and so be it so. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this impromptu live session together with me, and if you have, you know what to do, and really appreciate it. Much love to you all. Subscribe, because I have lots and lots and lots of altcoin videos coming out for you over the course of this weekend. So hope you enjoyed that. Much beautiful love, and we'll see you on the next one, you benevolent, blessed souls.